What's up everyone? In this video I'm going to give you all my favorite setups, my zones, and my game plan for the upcoming week. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click that thumbs up button, and click that bell icon so you do not miss on any of my upcoming videos. So let's get right into this. I'm watching 3 different levels on SPY this week. This is going to be my main watch. First off, I want to see a nice pullback to this 415 for a bounce, for a continuation trade. So I'm going to be looking for a pullback, look for signs of a reversal to take calls here to play to move back up. Okay, that's one scenario. I really like that setup. We'll see how it plays out. Another one is if we do fail this, if we get to this level, see increase in selling volume, no signs of a reversal. The next bounce area is around this 410 for calls. And the third scenario is that we break above this 421, which is a big resistance at the moment. We break above it and build a base for a continuation to the upside. That level will be something I have to see play out inside Team Bull. While we're trading live, I have to call it out there. Here are my SPX levels for the week. Keep in mind, I always watch SPX while I'm trading SPY. For example, I never take SPY calls below resistance on SPX, and I never take SPY puts above support on SPX. That one simple tip will save you money. And yes, you can trade SPY based off SPX levels, and you can trade futures based off SPY or SPX levels, such as ES. Now, for all my futures traders out there, I have a nice level on ES I want you to check out right after this. But my area of interest this week, it's going to be this 4,200. This is going to be a big number this coming week. Be a possible trade. We could see a nice pullback to it for rejection to take the move down. Or if we get above it, first price target at 4,212, and above that, we have some room. So keep that in mind. Now on ES, I have 3 different zones here. This is our supply. I would call this small demand. And we have a big demand zone down here around this 4,075. About a 10-point range. Kind of a big zone, but this is where I believe the buyers will be at. Also, this trade here is the same setup on SPY that we was talking about earlier. So I want to see us pull down to this for a possible bounce trading ES, which is futures trading. If you have never tried futures trading, I highly recommend you look into it. If you do not have the capital, or if you prefer trading on a funded account, there's a company that I've used and a lot of people that trade with me use. It's called Apex. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check them out as funded accounts. But I want to see a nice pull down for a possible long entry to play the bounce up. And that's going to be my main watch on this. If we fail it, same thing. We have quite a bit of room down here. You can clearly see we do have some support in this 4110 area. Something to keep in mind. You want to chart that level out as well. That would be a nice price target if we failed this. Keep in mind, this is a daily time frame. The higher the time frames, the more significant the levels are, the more dominant. I do identify these on the hourly and daily. I have a lot of people say, which charts do you find your levels on? 95% of the time I'm using the hourly and daily. Occasionally I will glance at the weekly for a longer term trade, or if I need to find the relevant levels to trade, sometimes you do have to go back quite a ways. Very simple watch list this week. I'm really not crazy about any individual stocks. I do see a couple swing trades that could set up this week. If they do, I'll post it inside Team Bull for you all. And that's all I have. Hope you have an amazing week trading. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you next time.